Yo, this is Rohit in the house. Let's solve some quadratics by factoring. First, you gotta know what the factors are. Factors of a number are numbers that, when multiplied together, have a product equal to the original number. Factors of an expression are expressions that, when multiplied, have a product that is equal to the original expression. Holla! However, there are many different types of ways we can solve quadratics. We can organize each method of factoring into different types by using numbers. Type 1, factoring by taking out the GCF. GCF means greatest common factor, and when you factor an expression using the GCF, you are taking out the greatest factor that goes into every term of the quadratic. Type 2, let's say that you are given a quadratic in which the A term is equal to 1. If you want to factor this, then you need to simply follow these two simple steps. 1. Multiply the A term by the C term. 2. Find two factors that multiply to the product of A times C. But at the same time, add it to the B term. Holla! Type 3. Another type of quadratic that you can come across is when A is greater than 1. Factoring and solving this kind of quadratic is pretty similar to factoring a quadratic where A equals 1. Just follow these easy peasy steps. 1. Multiply the A term by the C term. 2. Find two factors that multiply to the product of A times C, but at the same time add up to the value of the B term. 3. Replace B with two factors. 4. Group the first two terms, then group the last two terms. 5. Factor out a GCF for both. 6. Then group the two GCFs and result of the factored terms. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? For some quadratics, you may have to factor out a GCF and then factor. There are certain types of quadratics that can be solved using shortcuts. These types of quadratic equations are called special cases. The two special cases we will be covering are called the difference of two squares and factoring perfect square trinomials. Word! If the function intersects the x-axis, f of x is 0. A value for x that has f of x equals 0 is the solution to the quadratic. You may find completing the square and factoring a bit difficult and confusing. Luckily, there is a formula that you can use to solve quadratics. This is called the quadratic formula. X equals the opposite of b, plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a is the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula derived from the standard form for a quadratic function, which is ax squared plus bx plus c. When you solve the standard form equation for the quadratic using completing the square, you will arrive at the quadratic formula. Rohit out.